Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video. My name is Marlon and today I'm going to talk to you guys about the Gmonitor app. Okay guys, before we get started, I just want to invite you to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing more videos like this one, more reviews, more travel vlogs and regular vlogs and more. So just stick around for those and click on that subscribe button. All right, so if you've been following my channel, you may have seen my recent video, which is on the Feiyu Tech 3-axis gimbal. I've been playing around with that for about a week or so, and I really like that gimbal. It's a pretty awesome gimbal. However, just using it with the double handles, I kind of felt like at times I couldn't really see the back of my screen clearly. So I started looking into monitors and all that. But as you guys may know, those monitors can be really expensive, a couple $100 if you want a real good quality monitor. So this alternative has worked out pretty good for me. The application costs $3.99 on iTunes. I believe it's only compatible at this point with iOS. I will link that down below so you guys can check it out. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the app. Okay guys, before I show you the actual app, I just wanted to show you what you're gonna need in order to mount your phone onto your camera or your 3-axis gimbal like I'm gonna be doing. You're gonna need a mini ball head, and you can get these on Amazon also for about 15 bucks. An adapter, a hot shoe adapter. It has a screw in order to screw that on there. An iPhone clamp or a phone clamp, and your iPhone or your iPad. So basically what you're gonna do is put your adapter onto your cold shoe mount right here, whether it's on the gimbal or on top of the camera. Put your mini ball head on here, screw that on, tighten that up nicely. Then you screw on the iPhone mount or clamp. Just tighten that on there like that. Make sure everything's nice and tight. Slide your iPhone on here and secure it in place. Now you're all set. You have your phone up here. You can use it as a monitor, and you can, you know, start filming this way. So let's get into the app real quick. Okay guys, as you can see here on this gimbal, this kind of blocks your view. You can work around it, but just to be more comfortable, I prefer putting a monitor up here like that. If you have an articulating screen on your camera, you can open this up and use it that way, but then you run the risk of it bumping into the handle over here when you're out and about shooting. So to connect to the app is fairly easy. You just go into your camera, obviously powered on, activate the Wi-Fi setting on your camera, and that'll come on there shortly. So this is on the GX8, for example. It's the same thing on the G85. I've done it on the G85 as well, but I'm actually filming on that one right now. Okay, so next you go into your phone, then you go into your settings, then you go to the Wi-Fi settings and wait for the GX8 or your camera to pop up. Connect to your camera. Once you have that blue check there, go directly to the Gmonitor app, which I have here in this folder. It's the yellow and black app. Let's click on that. It'll search for your camera and boom, there you have it. It's that easy to connect. As you can see, you have the full screen. On the Panasonic app, you don't have the option to blow, or not blow up, but to enter the full screen mode. You have like half of it. So just so you get an idea of what this will look like, I'm filming like that. I can just look at the phone instead of my little screen over there. And it helps out. The latency is not too bad. I tried it earlier, kind of running or at a faster speed, and if you're gonna do that, then it will struggle there a little bit. But overall, for just regular like slow-mo, or not slow-mo shots, but you know, regular panning shots or whatnot, nothing that requires too much speed, the app holds up pretty good. Okay guys, so I had to take the phone and the camera off the gimbal for demonstration purposes. That way I could show you guys better the actual app. So on the app here, you have all your controls up top at the top of the screen. This first button over here is to control the color palette, the background colors there. That has nothing to do with the performance or control of your camera. It's just for the actual screen there. And then this button here controls the aperture, which I thought was pretty cool, that you know, you're able to control your aperture. Here you can change the shutter speed right next to the aperture button. And then we have the actual ISO button here. You can also change your ISO here. This button brings up like highlights. This button over here will bring up your histogram, and it'll pop up here at the bottom left corner. This button over here, I'm not sure what it's called or what it's for, but anyways, it brings up these transparent bars. So I guess if you're trying to film like in a cinematic form, you can use these bars as a guide. The last button over there is to change the actual view of your screen. So I have it on full right now. You can put it on auto. I don't know if you guys can see the difference there. It's barely. and you can change it to your liking. Over here you have different settings. On the bottom right hand corner, the green button right here is your record button, and so it turns red when you start filming. Another cool feature about this app that I really liked is if you shoot in manual mode, I hope you guys can see there, it shows focus peaking, which is really nice, you know, to see on the bigger screen here rather than your phone. If you have your highlights or your zebras on, you get your zebras as well. So that's pretty awesome. At the very bottom here in red letters, here we have your shutter speed, your aperture, and right now I have the camera on manual focus, so it'll show manual focus there, auto ISO, and so on. So once you make your changes there, it'll display it on the bottom for you. Also guys, if you decide to take a picture or, you know, move from video mode to picture mode or photo mode, the app does not shut off, it stays on. If you go back, it'll change back on the phone, or excuse me, not on the phone, on the camera, but it will not change on the app. So you can't take pictures on here and you cannot review photos or anything like that, but it does work as a field monitor. So all in all, pretty good app in my opinion, very helpful. It's gonna save me some money for now. Totally worth the $4. The app, again, I'll put the link down below so you guys can check it out. And that's gonna do it. All right guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Please comment down below, let me know what you think about this setup or this alternative for a field monitor. If you know of any other applications out there that work with the Lumix and iPhone system, that would be great. Let me know down below as well. Again, this is just a cheap way to use your iPhone, or do-it-yourself way of using your iPhone as a field monitor. So I think it's a pretty good setup. And again, the application is $4. I'll put that the link down below so you guys can check it out. I don't recommend this for professional use. It is a good setup if you have your camera standing still on a tripod or something like that. It'll work perfectly fine like that. But if you're gonna be doing a lot of movement, I don't recommend it, or fast movement I should say, because I did test it out on my gimbal, and just regular movement with the gimbal seemed to work pretty good. It kept up, and the latency wasn't too bad. Let me know down below if you guys know any apps or any other alternatives for this. Again, guys, thanks for watching. If you're new to my channel, consider subscribing. Click on that bell and turn on the notifications for future videos. And I will see you guys in the next one, all right? Peace.